Today we're breaking down the psychology behind one of the most iconic luxury watch brands on earth. And why buying one at retail can feel basically impossible. Here's the paradox. They produce 1 million watches every year. They make billions in revenue. And yet you walk into an authorized store and hear the same thing. We don't have any available. So what's actually happening? This video is an investigation into how luxury brands design scarcity, build VIP ladders, and create an ecosystem where the product gets more desirable the harder it is to get. And then I'm going to show you how to apply the same strategies to your advertising without needing luxury budgets. If you don't know me, I'm Don. I help businesses scale their social channels. But more relevant here, I obsess over performance, hooks, retention curves, scroll psychology. I care about what makes people tick, and more importantly, what makes them click. Let's get into it. We studied the pattern of Rolex stores across the country, different cities, different sales teams. When asked to see one of their flagship models, you're likely to hear the same answer anywhere you go. We don't have that in stock. When the same response shows up everywhere, that's not bad luck. That's policy. From that, 7 core strategies emerge. Strategy 1. No inventory is the product. In many luxury categories, the first experience isn't buying. It's being told no. You'll see the product, you'll try it on, but it's exhibition only. And if you ask to purchase, you're offered a wait list with no timeline. That's not a supply problem. That's a desire machine. Why it works. Denied access increases want. If you sell a service, cap monthly intake, publicly show next availability, use application windows, create a real wait list. If you sell a product, do drops or batches, add back in stock alerts, limit bonuses to a number, use early access tiers. Scarcity isn't always a constraint. It can be a choice. Strategy 2, the product ladder and earned access. Luxury brands don't just sell one product, they sell a ladder, entry-level options, mid-tier options, premium options, and then the you can't even see it unless you're in the circle options. The key is this: purchase history unlocks access. That's why the first question often isn't, what do you want? It's, do you have a profile with us? Have you bought here before? Why it works. It turns buying into progression. Customers aren't just purchasing, they're climbing. How to use this. Build your own ladder. Entry offer, core offer, premium offer, private tier, then only reveal the private tier after milestones. That's how you engineer loyalty without begging for it. Strategy 3, the hidden menu. In luxury, the best items are often not advertised. Not on the website, not on the display floor, not publicly discussed. They exist, but only for the right customers. Why it works. It creates the feeling of being inside. Don't make your best offers the most visible, make them the most earned. Strategy 4, storytelling. Luxury brands don't sell metal and mechanics. They sell story, history, craft, legacy, association with winners and milestones. And they don't just tell that story in words. They build it visually. Artifacts, timelines, old photos, archival style footage, language that signals tradition. That's what makes the advertisement feel expensive. Time adds value that money can't buy. Why this works in advertising. You can argue with a feature. You can't argue with a story. Features trigger comparison. Story triggers identity. Story sets the context that makes the offer feel inevitable. How to create this style of advertisement. When scripting your next advertisement, structure it like this. 1. The beginning. Where did you start? What did things look like before success? Show struggle, show early experimentation, show the imperfect stage. 2. The problem. What forced you to build this? Was it frustration, failure, a gap in the market? Let the audience see themselves in that moment. 3. The hard lesson. What did you learn the hard way? Trial and error, mistakes, wrong assumptions, dead ends. This builds credibility without bragging. If you want to create advertisements like this, you can do it easier than ever on our platform, Synthetik Media. We offer multiple AI image and video tools to create captivating scenes tailored to your brand. Once you've got the right look, you can glue it all together in minutes. I'll leave a link in the description. Strategy 5, the unboxing in the first 90 days. Luxury brands understand something most businesses ignore. The sale is not the finish line. The experience after purchase is what determines retention, referrals, repeat buys, brand obsession. Packaging isn't packaging, it's a ritual. Why it works. Quality of experience becomes proof of quality of product, and the first impressions form memory that sticks. How to use this. Design your onboarding like a luxury unboxing. A clear welcome sequence. A what happens next roadmap. Surprise and delight moments. 6. Unofficial endorsements. That feel real. Paid endorsements feel like ads. Organic visibility feels like truth. Luxury brands win culturally when influential people are seen wearing the product without it looking like a commercial. Organic use bypasses skepticism. There are 2 routes to using this. 1. Build a personal brand. Teach, help, demonstrate expertise. 2. Gift strategically. Seed the product with the right people without demands. The goal is visibility that feels earned, not bought. Strategy 7. Secondary markets. When a product is hard to buy officially, demand doesn't disappear. It spills into resellers, secondary markets, alternative channels. Those markets end up doing something powerful. They prove demand is real. They reinforce price premiums. They validate scarcity. You don't need a resale market, but you can create secondary demand signals. Limited editions, founders releases, private client-only offers, tiers that resell in value. If you want to scale your content to reach more buyers, you need the right tools. Our AI video creation platform, Synthetik Media, lets you create entire videos just like this one in less than an hour. Yes, you. AI does all the editing. All you need is a script. That's all for now. See you next time.